Hello, I thought today I'd do something just a little differently. We have been asked for 8 years that we've been in business now, where do we get our recipes from? Well, today I thought I'd show you where we get our recipes from. This is a very strange little stack, as you can see. And again, there's our tip. We use large Ziploc bags sometimes too. Sometimes the book fits in there perfectly and you can just zip it closed. This one is, you can, I'm not going to take them out of the bag. They're too difficult sometimes to get back in. And this one is from the government of the province of British Columbia, Department of Education, which you can't really see because of the shine. Foods and Nutrition and Home Management Manual. See, it's even authorized by the provincial government. This is my mom's 1954 home ec cookbook. This has the most amazing fail-safe recipes in it because it was being taught to high school students who, for the most part, didn't cook. So they had to be recipes that you would find success with. So that was one of the cookbooks. This is the 5 Roses Flour Cookbook. They can be translated straight across gluten-free. As all of the recipe books I'm going to show you, I have yet to come across a recipe that doesn't work gluten-free. We just need a good baking mix and a bit of xanthan gum. This one, oh yes, this one says that the cover of the Priscilla cookbook is washable. It's not, as you can tell by the cover. But this is the modern Priscilla cookbook. This is the new 1930 subscription edition. So this gives you an idea where we get our recipes from. This is the Purity cookbook. And again, it's beat up, it's old. That's one of the other reasons why I'm not taking it out. It's not necessarily the things we use that you can see, but this is one of the cookbooks we use. Now, my favorite for chocolate things is the Hershey's cookbook. And again, this is one of the recipes we use, so it's in a bag. But great color photos in this one. And we've actually made this particular cake gluten-free. There's a good picture of it. You can make just about all of these. But there again, I've made this one quite successfully, as a matter of fact, both dairy-free and gluten-free. These are some of the cookbooks we get inspiration from. Don't be afraid to bake. It's a misconception that you have to get rid of your cookbooks if you suddenly become gluten intolerant. You don't. In fact, I'd suggest you hang on to every single one you have. Go to family members, friends, go to people who have these great cookbooks. Go to estate sales. Look in used bookstores. These are the recipes. That's quite the stack, isn't it? These are the recipes that will translate gluten-free pretty much straight across. Some of them, you might have to tweak the liquid a little bit, and others you might have to simply add a little bit more dry ingredient to, or you change the cooking time. Definitely not the cooking temperature, but no, a lot of times just the cooking time. You will find success. You just have to, 1, be a little patient, and 2, be a little adventurous. Happy baking.